All right. Welcome to another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. I am DHE, and these are my guys.
Ken Stu.
And T Hills is missing today. He's missing actually my boy.
He delivering that mail.
He delivering that mail. My boy working. My boy had to work today, so my boy Ron, I called him last minute, and Ron was like, "Man, I got you." And my boy stepped in, and I appreciate you for stepping in, my boy.
Packages.
Drop them packages off, my boy. Let's jump straight into it, yo. Let's jump straight into it, man. First of all, how have you been? How have you guys been? I know you had a show this past week.
Yeah, man. Had a show.
Into the mic, brother.
Had a show at the Verdict Lounge, man. It was our first show that we did on a Wednesday, and it was a different location, and it was a great turnout. It was an amazing show. We did our show Zodiac and Poetry. Thanks for everybody that came out and supported, man.
Shout out.
Dope event. Yeah.
How's your week been?
Man, been good. Waiting on the baby arrival, but ain't
Close,
no everything good. God bless.
Yeah. I've been good too. Been busy, been working, trying to create content, be creative, find content.
And shout out to you, man, for always being consistent, man.
I try, bro.
Like since we've been following each other, man.
It's depressing though. I ain't gonna hold you. It's depressing because you consistent without the acknowledgement.
It's the gratification.
And you kind of want the validation, even though people always say you shouldn't seek for that. You should just keep going off of your. But that validation is everybody wants to be validated at some point.
True.
You don't just want to keep shooting shots, and nobody at least gives you a clap or a.
True.
But you know what the worst thing is? People do give me claps. It's just that
you want more.
I want more.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So you got to be appreciative. Also,
I'm grateful for the 5 people that come and watch us. Whoever come, man, you take your time to come see me. I'm paid.
No, I definitely appreciate that. It's great.
Because social media is not a real place.
It's not.
It's not a real place, and at the end of the day, you can have 2,000 followers and only 2 people can like your stuff.
That's a fact.
And
that's a fact.
It's not a real place. So we just gotta always remember that you in this entertainment industry, you still gotta come outside at some point. You still gotta come outside at some point. You still gotta do collaborations at some point.
Yeah.
And that's going to reflect your social media.
Yeah, so. That's true. Yeah. That's true, and that's my biggest flaw. But this year, 2024, I'm working on that. But we not about to go down that rabbit hole again. My first topic I want to ask both of y'all, because I don't know if I'm gonna have kids. Okay. You just had a kid, and you're about to have a kid. Yeah. And I was thinking yesterday, I was like, I wonder what kind of parent I would be. And the example that came to my head was, am I gonna be the kind of parent, if I have kids, am I gonna be the kind of parent that, you know how they always say don't touch it if you what they say, like if you touch, would you let your kid go through some hardship, or would you so he can learn, so he can remember that, or would you kind of like stop him and tell him about the hardship?
Okay.
Which one do you think is more effective? Them going through it and it sticks with them longer, or you telling them, hey man, don't do this because this could happen, and hoping that they listen to your advice?
I prefer I tell you. Now, if you don't listen to what I tell you, then all right, your next road is life.
Okay.
And life, like how they say, life gonna treat you worse than I'm gonna treat you. I love you. So I'm trying to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
If you make life, like how they say, you gonna listen to somebody. You either gonna listen to me or you gonna listen to that next person outside, but you gonna listen to somebody.
Facts.
Are you the same way?
I agree. A lot of people say, what type of parent I'm gonna be, what type of parent be. To be honest, the type of parent you're gonna be is who your personality is. That's the type. If you're somebody that give out wisdom, that's the type of parent you're gonna be. If you somebody that's funny, joking, you're gonna be the funny, joking parent. Like, it's not like you're going to change 100%. Like just because a baby's here, you might change your care, or maybe your approach to things. But what type of parent you're gonna be is your personality. So if you're an effed up person today, you're gonna be an effed up person to that child.
So you don't think you could change when you have a kid? I've heard people say I've changed because of my kid. I've heard that.
So you can change your approach. Like for instance, like when I put my son in a car, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get gas now, so I won't have to get gas later. So to maybe put him around expose him to something. It's you're gonna change. Like it's like, well, let me go ahead and prepare for this so this can happen. You know,
Right,
so
right.
You're going to change, but as far as your personality, man, it's like a marriage. It's like if you cheat on your wife, cheat on your girlfriend, just because you get married, you ain't gonna change. Like, you know, you got to get changed before the wedding. Like, you know, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
guess.
Like you're gonna like just think about marriage, right? If you a ain't dude or a abusive guy or you doing your girl dirty, when you get married, that's not gonna just go away.
True.
It's not gonna go away. But let's just say if you are a good man or, you know, do your job or whatever, let's just say you get married, but your lady, she doesn't like you for to leave your cup on the counter, or she don't like you to not replace the toilet tissue because you got a habit of not replacing the toilet tissue. Now you might change because you don't want to upset her. Like now you might say, okay, let me go ahead and put
You
this-
adapt. You adapt. Yeah.
You change and adapt, but it's still your personality is still gonna be there.
I think me as a parent, which it might just be me not having a kid and understanding what that connection is once you have a kid, or how you feel like you change once you have a kid. But I feel like I'm more of the parent that would like, I'd rather you feel than heed. Sometimes in some occasions, because I feel like once you get that scar, you gon' definitely remember. That's hot. I shouldn't touch that when it's hot.
It depending what though.
That's what I'm saying. It depends. I don't.
Because if it's life, I'd rather teach you, because life hurts. And
But that's inevitable. Though. Do you want to soften that blow?
No, I'm not. It's gonna happen. But I'm saying, you as a parent, like my child not even here,
Right.
And I think on million things,
Right.
right?
Right.
But I know, let's say she 21, 22, and I don't told you, but I know eventually life gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me. No matter how much I see it hurt you, it's gonna hurt me, because I can't stop it. That's just your nature. But if I could prevent it, I'm a
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely
because it's hard to see your child cry. To me, the way I
can
would see it.
imagine. But so.
This also depends on the gender. I'm sorry, it is. It depends.
Yeah,
It depends
that's
on
true
the gender.
too.
It
That's
depends
true
on
too.
the gender. Like, because I feel like as men, we're a little bit more
Hard.
hands on when
Yeah.
it comes to a boy.
Yeah.
You know, hands on. You know, with a little girl, we a little bit more
Sensitive,
like
more soft. You gotta be softer.
Yeah.
So I feel like So maybe a boy. Okay, yeah, maybe gender wise, because I feel like
Is that right though?
Is
Because
it right?
I get questioned.
I think it is right.
Okay, I get questioned that. That's why I just want to throw it out there.
Like Taya said that in the past, how we have biases, or we have there's double standards and they exist. Like, doesn't matter how much women want equality as far as like to be treated exactly like men, you never really want to be treated exactly like a man. Doesn't matter how much you say you want that. So like when you raise your daughter, I feel like you have to equip her with the tools that she needs in life, whether she has a man or not. Like, she should know at least the concept of how to change a tire. Not to say that she should change her own tire, but
Right.
she should know the concept of having to change a tire.
Right.
You don't want to just send her out there to rely 100% on a man, but at the
Right.
same time, I'm not gonna have you out here helping me change oil every time I change oil. But my boy has to be out here with me, because he definitely has to know how to do this for his wife, for himself.
Right.
I don't know how to do it, but I'm just saying as an example that's considered a manly thing. You know what I'm saying? Some things like, I might treat the guy.
Best I could teach you to change time, my boy.
That's what I
all
got.
I could give you is principle to get a job and work hard, and maybe somebody cheat your oil.
I know how to change the tire, and I know
What
how
you
to
got?
change the windshield wiper. I can change the windshield wiper. Hey man, you gotta see how to pop it up, slip it off, slip it on, close it up. That's about it.
Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna hold
But,
you. I'm
you
not
know,
that dude.
I don't know. My theory is that you gotta nowadays. I think that we gotta teach her. No matter if you have a son or a daughter, you have to teach them both. Like you have to teach. You have. If I got a son, right? So I got to teach him how to be a man, but I also got to teach him how to be a man to a woman.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Which is tough, because we weren't taught that to an extent growing up.
No, I was taught like F these. Like that's
Yeah,
even to
it's
my
be
mom.
tough.
My mom was like that to me. My
I
mom
believe
was
it.
like, like man, no girlfriend. Like like my mom. But my mom, she was young too. My mom had me at 16, so she had a different,
Yeah.
immature, I guess you could say. Sorry, mom, but she was just more gangster. Like
Yeah.
the lack of better words.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so
I think it's important to teach them too emotional intelligence.
Which is
'Cause
that's what you're
there's
talking about.
most
But
of these kids out here. That's why you see so much fighting and killing them because nobody can check the emotions.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing I'm gonna instill in my kids. You have to learn to control your emotions.
yeah.
you don't control your emotions that well, though. You
Hey.
walked in here.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
you're going back. See, it's a safe space.
You're right. My bad.
All right.
My bad.
Oh,
That's
But I go to therapy.
you don't. How often? I'm not gonna.
Every time I
I go
talk
to
to
therapy
you.
as well.
Thank
I'm
you.
not. I'm not.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm not saying it's
He
bad,
always
but
playing
no,
on
no,
therapy.
no. Chill out.
Always
I'm
playing
going
on
to therapy
therapy.
as well. I'm saying that he capping is what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying that he went to therapy one time 4 years ago and used that same one time. All the quotes that
man,
lady
why
gave
you
her,
lying? You lying.
they gave him that he uses them all the time. My
Don't believe
my
that.
therapy
Don't
said,
believe that. I'll lie for you if I lie to you now. Now look,
How often, if you don't
every
mind,
time I talk to you,
oh my gosh, you capping,
you give me anxiety.
bro. So be honest though.
I'm
How
telling you,
often
every
do
time.
you go to therapy?
Like, see when we get off?
man, you going to sleep. You ain't going to no therapy. Stop.
All right, you speak for
Why is you
yourself.
lying?
Oh, man.
I'm-
Oh my goodness, I've been to therapy. I've nothing.
and you ain't learned nothing. You're still the seeing person.
No, I've changed. Ask my wife because we went to couples therapy.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we was
I did that too.
having a tough go at it, and but I feel like in marriages they say the first 3 or 4 years, or 5. I think once you make it to 5, they say everything should smooth out because by 5 years at least you guys have a rhythm. That's what they say.
Right.
Because our first 3 years were tough. Get it? Because we did long distance and we were very religious, so we didn't live together and none of that stuff. So once we got married, first time moving in, so now you have to learn, adapt, adjust to like them and deal with their vice versa, deal with their insecurities, their damage, baggage that they bring to the relationship. Right. So them first 3 years were tough. We finally were able to go to therapy, and we got down to the nitty gritty and trying to understand each other better and how to adapt,
right.
so to say, not change, but like adapt and learn how to learn how the other person wants to be treated. Because oftentimes we treat people the way we want to be treated, and that's not right.
That's good.
To an extent, it's not right because it's like I'm a person that doesn't need to talk. I'm a person that I don't need hugs and I don't need a lot of like touch. I don't need that.
Talking about from your woman?
Yeah, that's me.
Damn.
You not what they call that?
Touchy feely. Like my love language. I think we did this before.
Yeah,
my love
yeah,
language
yeah.
is more.
You like that too, man?
Not to that extreme extent, but you gotta talk. I can't be in the house without talking. We need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk. Yeah, we need to talk.
Right. So that was her, but her stuff is more like touching and being in each other's space, and that's more aggravates me. But in therapy, I learned you got to do for her what she needs for her, not and vice versa. And she understands, well, babe, okay, I'm gonna give you your space, and she gives me my space. But then whenever it's time for that time to cuddle and touch and hug and stuff, I got to do that or affirmation.
My boy don't like spooning.
Who likes spooning though? It's hot. I don't mind. No, okay.
I do spooning
exaggerating.
for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, 4 minutes top, then I turn around to my side and go to
do
sleep.
that too.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that.
Yeah.
For her to get comfortable, then I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Get off. Especially once that arm start going to sleep.
No, I don't put my arm. I just go around. But then she throws a lot of body heat. And then be like, all right, it's getting hot now.
I ain't gonna
Time to
lie.
get naked.
In the middle of the night is when I spoon the most. In the middle of the night, you ask my
When
wife.
you sleep, when you ain't paying
When I'm deep. Like I start cuddling, I start tight.
Well, you weird, bro.
How am I weird? How's that weird?
On, like when you sleep, you just roll over.
And she right there. How's that weird?
You like to do everything unconscious. That boy, all his love language, he do them unconscious.
Hey man, you like what you like, my boy. You like what you like, okay? And there ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's dope, though.
But so we went there for that, and we've been on an uphill since then. You know what I'm saying? Like an up because you got to understand who you're dealing with. You got to understand who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
How do y'all deal with
Yeah.
conflict in your relationship? You think, or I guess the mature answer, not before. No, give me the immature answer. Actually, that's more entertaining. Give me the immature. How do you deal with conflict in your relationships?
I go quiet.
So you just get quiet.
I just get quiet and then I calm myself down. That's all I do.
That's not immature. That's pretty mature.
That's literally what I do. Because I have to talk.
Yeah.
Like I can't just like if me and you get in a fight, I like some people like to go to their separate corners.
That's
I can't do that. We go let cool down. We gotta talk, and then after that we gonna watch a show or something.
When your birthday, man?
July 4th.
Okay. Thought you was. I'm an Aries, so they say I'm a little impatient. So you seem a little impatient. That's why I was asking.
Oh yeah, I'm impatient. I ain't got no patience.
And I ain't no
got
Aries.
no
I'm
patience.
impatient. I think that might just be a man thing.
Yeah, I ain't got no
Yeah,
patience.
I'm impatient. So
What's your
I'm a-
immature version of dealing with conflict?
Lord.
Confront your demons.
Rob sound like he got
right,
a couple
Rob,
of-
he got a lot of them. Right, like oh Lord.
one of my you say immature first. One of my main ones is that I give options. Like, and sometimes them options is not
Good options. It's like you can
You
leave.
but you get multiple choice.
I said, hey,
Rob,
listen, hey, you know, we got options. No, we can, you know, we can stop this right now. We can go this way, you know, like we can go, and that's not, I'm not.
No, of course, yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, like that's
That's
my,
before you grew up, right?
Yeah, that's
matured.
my I guess my defense mechanism to
Yeah.
say, hey, like, you know what, man, I don't got to deal with this. You don't got to deal with this. Like we got options,
Yeah.
you know. And but nah, that's not always the best.
It's
at least
not.
the worst. At least the worst.
Mine, it always does. It always does. But that's why it's immature because we know we shouldn't do it, but in that moment we feel like we need to do it. Yeah. My thing.
You go right to Rob song.
No, that's not immature because I'm like no. My that's
Man turned into Neo.
Man, can you stop,
Pen
bro?
That was
love song. So tired of tears. So
my immature response is always instigated more. Which
yeah,
is
you
terrible.
toxic.
Yeah,
Oh, you
No, it's
dangerous.
bad. No, it's bad.
No, you
but,
that
but
guy's
what
fuel.
I'm admitting that it's immature and it's wrong.
What you mean? Go into depth. What do you mean?
Okay, so now if I know you're upset at me during the moment, like perfectly yesterday, right?
Okay.
Perfect yesterday. Me and my wife, we're having a conversation. I say something. What were we talking about? She's going out this weekend. She's going out this weekend, and I was like, well, whenever it's the weekend, we're supposed to be home together or whatever. Because I'm with my job, I don't have weekends off. So whenever I do, they will have the weekend off. We're supposed to hang out together. The conversation evolved, and I saw her getting mad.
Okay.
And I'm recognizing that you're upset. So instead of me diffusing the situation, I'm instigating it more.
Gotcha.
And that's super not mature because I know. Because I know.
How do you instigate? Are you doing it in a jokey manner, or you just every time you say something like, "Man, I gotta go to the."
Once it doesn't even matter because once she says, "Stop doing that," or like, okay, I don't appreciate it when you talk to me like that or when you say something like that, and I continue in that same tone, that's me instigating it.
Gotcha.
Because at that point, I feel like. You can't tell me
because you the victim.
No.
Do not support that behavior, Ron.
No. I'm saying like in his mind at that point.
No, and
like, he like, man, I'm off this weekend and you out. So I'm
no.
Okay.
In my mind,
Okay,
at that particular situation, I'm like, you can't tell me what to say. So now, just because you told me not, now I'm gonna keep pushing it.
Gotcha.
And now I see her getting more upset, and now I'm laughing, and I'm like, in my mind, like, now she quiet. Now I'm like, dang, I messed up.
You dangerous.
And I'm gonna tiptoe around it without actually till eventually but I said immature. I don't always do that.
Boy,
I'm just
you
saying.
is a gas tank fuel.
No, you gaslighter. Dog, you is the biggest gaslighter I know.
You just heard what you said? You see the person
Brother.
getting mad, you keep going.
Brother,
That's some
immature.
toxicity. You
That's
need to go to therapy.
I do.
By yourself.
Not yet, but
Not couple by you. That is Lord, but I want
no, you're right. No, you're right. But
Yeah,
that's what
right.
I do. It's not mature. It's not mature, and I acknowledge that. But that's what therapy taught me. You got to acknowledge it. You got to recognize it. Because if you don't recognize it, you can't change it.
That's right.
So I might do that now still, but it's not at the 90% level. It might be like at the 40% level.
Well, my issue is that because I got to defend myself at some point,
Right?
Because I got a dark sense of humor.
Okay.
I have a dark sense of humor. I have 7 siblings, and we joke around a lot. So I have a dark sense of humor. My issue is that when I express I have a dark sense of humor, and I'm put it this way: you cannot play with me, but then when we're playing, then you
Oh,
get
yeah.
serious.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Then you
yeah.
get
Oh, yeah.
serious.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we
Oh,
were
yeah.
just having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
We were
Oh,
just
yeah.
joking.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay, y'all feel me. Okay,
Yes.
all right,
No.
okay, I don't got to say nothing. I don't got to say much.
I think that's
okay.
a man woman. I think
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
women do that, bro.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll just make a sure.
Then they say you go too far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
ain't
like,
no too. Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
no, I'm with you. I'm like,
It ain't no too far. We was just joking.
we were just having a good time.
Yeah.
Dog, I say that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, and then, but you know what frustrates me? And when it comes to that now, because now on the rare day that she wants to play tough, I stop it. No, because I stop it. Because now I'm like, no, don't play like that. Because whenever I play like that, you get upset. So let's not even go down that road.
Yeah.
Because knowing me, I'm gonna say whatever,
Yeah.
and it's gonna upset you. And so let's not even go down that road. So I stop her right. I'm like, you can't call me that because I can't call you that. Even if I'm playing, I
Yeah.
can't call you that. So
Yeah.
no, there's limits.
Yeah, no,
And-
there's limits.
and it has to be it has to be whatever you give me has to be able to be reciprocated. And if I can't reciprocate
we
it,
had one big one, man. I remember we was joking about our exes, but I wasn't really talking
Oh,
about.
that's
I
dangerous,
but I
brother.
wasn't really talking about a specific ex.
okay.
I was just saying. I was like, man, all your ex trash before me anyway. I said, all y'all trash. But she was like, she said, well, your ex, trash as well. Something she said, and I said, man, my ex was a top model, like that.
All right, you
said-
dangerous.
Right.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm bowing out of that
Hold
one,
on,
brother.
wait a minute.
Brother.
Wait a minute. But it's all joking, though. I mean, I didn't date no top model. I was just saying, like,
Yeah,
I'm
we
just,
know what you're saying.
We know what you're saying.
But she don't see what
But
you
she-
saying.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right,
right,
you a
right.
go gas stunt.
man, you throwing this gas
Right.
on everybody.
No,
No,
it- no, y'all-
man, no, but
And
that
we
was
were
dangerous,
joking.
Ron.
We were joking.
Ron, but some of them some jokes we have to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
we can't make that.
That one was rough. There,
Yeah,
Ron.
we
That
can't
one-
make those jokes.
Golly, you took it to 100.
No, he talking about the 90, 89, not 100.
Then all she felt. So you telling me I'm not a top?
That's
model?
it. That was easy.
man.
That was Ron. That was an easy one,
It
brother.
was joking.
You right,
I
but
hear
brother, that was.
I hear you.
I made that I made that mistake as well.
Man, Lord
I
have mercy.
told my girl. No, I ain't do the same mistake. Oh no, yeah, my wife has the this thing where she always wants to show me her friends, or not her friends, but like girls on Instagram that she thinks are cute, and she's always like, "What do you think?" And I already know that's a trick. I already know she's trying to trap me. I've made the mistake to say, "Then she fine," and that didn't turn out well.
See, that's not
It
fair.
didn't turn out well.
That's not fair though, like
I
because
don't
she
know.
could have been fine. But
And she
I
was.
mean, it's not like it's,
Maybe you the finest though.
but,
Don't
you
ever-
know,
don't-
it's like I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's beautiful people in this world.
That's
Like
true.
it's like to me, I'm like, yo, it shouldn't be no problem for a man or a woman to give the opposite sex a compliment.
compliment.
Long as you're not
Lusting over
it's,
the person.
it's different between like, man, bro, if I had that, like, that's different. But if you're like, yo, she's beautiful. Oh yeah, she got a nice body to her. Yeah, she got it going on.
Would you feel the same way if she complimented a dude in the same tone? Or
I don't care. Like,
Okay.
no. Like, if anything, like, if that happens to me, I'm going to joke. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, that's what you like. Oh, that's how you want to do it." So, okay, cool. I see what you. I'm joking though. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I see how it is.
It's-
and
it's-
everything.
when
I
that-
don't do me. We got a rule with me and Candace. I do this. This what look. I be tripped because she know the people I like,
Right.
and she be like, she told me she like Idris, Michael B. I said they good looking people.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Then I tell her mine. Lupita, Yvonne.
Yvonne, who?
From
From
Insecure.
You like I'm dark skinned.
yeah.
Peter, let
I
Peter.
respect.
But I
Lupita
told her.
Nyong'o, that's the she was in Last of Us.
No, she was in Us. This Is Us.
I don't know if you saw it. No, Us.
She
not
was
This
in
Is
Black Panther. Yeah, that's what we call it.
Black
This Is Us.
Panther. She was in Black Panther. She
Oh,
was the black
yeah.
the girl that she
She did that
So
white
she-
man.
I think she is. Then
Yeah.
the
She did
friend.
that
The
Oh.
white
friend.
man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we just do that. I be like,
So you ain't got an issue with it.
Nah.
But with you're naming stars. Like if she saw like an actual
yeah, it's on the
handsome man
stars.
in person.
No, we don't say that.
Don't.
No.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
It's just double standards.
Yeah.
It's just double standards.
All right,
Like,
there's people we ain't gonna never meet.
Man.
it's just double standards. A girl can try to holler at me and everything, and my lady is going to figure out where did I do wrong.
Of
Like,
course,
you know,
yeah.
I can.
What did you do to allow her to think?
I'm talking about, and I can literally not care, not give two craps about whatever it is. But she'll figure out something. No, well, I'm gonna put it this way. I'm sorry. She used to be this way. She has grown up.
Yeah.
But, you know, she used to figure out, okay, what did you do and how did you do it to make this person feel that they could have done this? Like, you know,
Yeah.
But in my case, she has way more encounters than me.
My wife, does
Right,
too.
where
But,
a guy or a man try to, you know, shoot his shot and everything. And when I see it or when I heard it or when I, you know, see it, but I remember that I went to this lounge that wanted to book me. This lounge wanted to book me.
yeah.
This lounge wanted to book me.
done
And
it
she
to
gonna
not so
hate,
rare,
she
man.
might hate to tell me to say this stuff. A lounge. Like, she just got on to me. She literally just got on to me about a situation I had no control over.
Right.
You know, and everything
Right,
like that.
right.
But because I did not acknowledge that I was in a relationship, that's why, you know, she got upset at me. Because
Okay.
this girl tried to talk to me and everything. And I was just, you know, I gave her a fake number.
Okay.
Did everything just to, you know, hey, I gave her a fake number. But the girl ended up calling me, like, you know, right there in front of me. And I was like, damn. So I got to give her the real number, but I'm going to just not, you know, give her no attention. But I came and told her. I said, man, I'm going to tell you what happened today. You got mad at me, right?
Right.
And I was just like, man, it doesn't matter if I told her that I was in a relationship or not. It told her it didn't matter because the girl was on one. So it was like, you know, but at the end of the day, I see my flaws in that. Okay, cool, whatever. And, X, Y, and Z.
Respect, yeah, respect. At least
You know, whatever. But, you know, I feel like she did take it too far because I'm telling you, it ain't like you caught me. I came and told you the situation and, you know, whatever. Fast forward. This lounge wanted to book me nice, you know, we did a show down there. And, man, she come there with her best friend and everything. Just to
Your
come
girl?
down there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she come down there with me and now we're at this lounge. It's nice. The owner comes out showing me this lounge and everything. It's like a happy hour going on.
Yeah.
So they having a good time. The owner is walking me around, showing me every parts of the club or the lounge, upstairs, downstairs, the hitting stuff and all that good stuff. I'm like, damn, this is real nice. While they sitting there having a good time, they drinks, they just waiting on me. He take me into the I don't know, the computer room,
Okay.
the IT room, whatever. Nothing but screens of TVs or the cameras in the building and everything
Okay.
like that. So he's talking to me. He said, yeah, and this is where, you know, he's looking at the bartender making the drinks and everything. And then I see my lady at the bar. She's about to order her a drink. I'm looking at it. I'm talking about clear HD.
Yeah.
Talking about, he's talking to me. I'm not even listening to what he's
Yeah,
saying.
you focused on, yeah.
And
you
she's
already-
up there, you know, I'm seeing her, you know, at the bar, like, you know. And then I see this lit, dark-skinned, wavy hair dude. I'm seeing him making his way. And I'm just like, oh, look at this. And he come right beside it, and she looks at him, because, you know, I can't hear what they saying, but he's talking to him. She kind of smirk a little bit and all that good stuff, and he's steady talking to him. She ain't never, like, you know, turn around. But I can tell that he's trying to holler, and she is
low-key and turning it a little bit.
she's looking straight at the bar, but she's still talking to him.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, okay, all right, okay, cool, that's fun. Fast forward, we come back out. She's having a good time with her girlfriend and everything like that. So I see right beside her. She said, how you think? How you like about it? And I'm like, so she ain't going to tell me. I said, she ain't going to tell me. So I'm like, okay, I ain't tripping, but you just got on my, about, you know, a female. So I bust out. I said, yeah, it's a nice spot. I said, where your friend at? The guy that was just trying to holler at you. I saw you on the camera. Back there, and the dude that was trying to holler at you.
Ron was waiting.
Listen, I couldn't help it. It came out. I couldn't help it because I felt like the more I sat there, the more I realized. I said, so you ain't gonna tell me.
Yeah. Ron,
So she leaned over to her best friend like, oh, and then she was like, he came up to me. He said that, you know, can he buy me a drink and everything like that, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like I say, it was like some happy hour. Like you pay to get in, then
drinks
was like free for whatever. So she told him that, you know, just buy me a drink after hours because she knew we was gonna be gone by then. But I was like, what's the difference between what I did and what you did? And it wasn't.
The difference is you told her. Mistake number one. I learned you can. That was it. That was the difference.
I think
you right.
You
You
should
know what?
not.
I think
You're
the
right.
and
You're
you
right.
gave her full number. I think that's what hurt you the most.
That too. Because but yeah. No, but is it worse that he gave the phone number
Yeah, he gave the phone.
and told, or if he gives the phone number and not told? Because if you don't tell that you get the phone number, now it looks like you're hiding something.
That's how I was looking.
Now, if you told and gave the phone number still, at least you know, babe, look, I gave my number out because of what's worse?
It looks. They both
look bad, but what's worse?
It's just if you don't tell, but you didn't give out the phone number, it's fine.
I mean,
See,
yeah,
it's
obviously.
just that one. It's good because you gotta think about it. I gave you, like, she didn't take the phone number from you. You voluntarily gave her your phone number.
To appease the situation.
Like, I
No,
could
no,
just
I didn't. I did. She asked for it.
No, right.
Oh,
But I'm
okay,
saying, but
okay,
he means
okay.
like you didn't say no, you still gave it.
Right.
But you voluntarily.
I could hear Candace in my head right now. So she just took your phone and grabbed.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
like, you know what I mean?
That's true, that's
like,
true.
what you think? I'm stupid?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
true.
that's
So
what
I
make
shouldn't
it
have said.
bad.
I shouldn't have said.
Yeah,
that.
you should have kept that
You should
one.
have kept it to yourself, brother. Because you know why? Because you know your intentions and you know where your heart lies, and you
Right.
know you wasn't really trying to mess with this chick.
Why
or
would I
whatever.
tell on myself?
That's true, but I've come to realize that women respectfully are emotional creatures, not logical. And we know this. They're
Yeah,
emotional.
yeah.
They move based on emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And regardless of how you paint the story, in their mind, they're painting it a completely different way. Doesn't matter if you paint it from A to Z, there is no reason for them to come up with a scenario in their mind. In their mind, from A to B, there's a A1 and there's a A2, and she made so best to do not to. When I was in college one time, nah, never mind. We're gonna step on another time.
Yeah.
I walk with
But-
a crucifix. All them devils up there trying to get people number.
Hey,
Be gone.
you say you ain't trying to.
And anyway, I don't go nowhere by myself anyway. So
I don't go nowhere in general.
I tried.
So it's okay for you guys to have female friends.
Boy, let me tell you, that's a problem.
Mine's okay if I had her before her. If I can't have I can't randomly find a new female friend nowadays.
I got one before my wife right now, and
You had problems with that. You had issues just to keep that one.
yeah, yeah, that was some problem. Yeah, that was tough, that Chief.
What about you? What about you?
Golly, hey, y'all brought me some reminiscing. But that thing was rough.
What you say, bro? I brought you some memories back, dog.
Ooh, I feel like I saw no.
But you at least you made it past.
Yeah, no,
you made it past
Well,
that
we
pass.
still working on it.
Oh, you still work? Okay, well,
it's past,
nah,
but
me and Amber have passed that phase where it's like, but y'all are young. Y'all are still new. Y'all like two.
it's because she believe this is what's crazy. She believe male and female can't be friends.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But she had a best friend since there was in middle school, which is a guy.
She just don't believe it for you. That's what I'm saying. They make up stories.
That's why. So it is
I don't
possible.
believe it for you.
That's it.
You know,
That's
like
it.
we were like, why they want to be friends with you?
And then the
What's
first thing
special
she
about
said,
you? What's special about
he-
you that make them want to be
He
friends
live
with
in
you?
Dallas and he married, so I had to step back. I said, "You chose to step back. That was y'all."
That's true.
But
No, but she
Yeah,
did right
that's
too
tough.
because I'm pretty sure in his situation, depending on the lady, how mature
didn't.
the lady, his wife probably would have been the same way. Like you can't have no Amber. It took some convincing, but she ended up coming to my side and realizing like no, me and her are really just friends, and they ended up becoming cool, not friends, but they became cool to the point where it's like it's not.
I
an
think
issue.
men and women can be friends, but it depends on the person at the same time too. Because I had friends that when they see, and it's not even my current relationship, just my ex. Like, you know, I have friends that when they see my ex girlfriend, you know, she was my girlfriend at the time, but you know, I have friends that when they see her, the love was there. Like, hey, oh, nice to meet you. Like, you know, here's my number. Like, let's go and get something to eat. Like, yeah, you know, and they'll turn their backs on me, like, oh, like, you know, and like, damn, like, you my friend, and you with her now, you know. So I had people that had that type of energy, but then I also had, you know, them friends where it didn't work out because they were so, their approach was so like, I'm here for Ron, not for y'all. I'm just, hey, like, you know, but I'm here for, and that didn't work because it's kind of like a line between the sand type of approach.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
though that, I know you his girlfriend, and that's cool. I'm happy for you guys, but I'm not interested in you.
Right.
I'm more interested in our friendship.
that can make it worse.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
That
prefer
can make
I
it
prefer
worse.
the second one, the first one you said.
Yeah.
Like if you have a friend that is a girl and she is welcoming to you
your wife,
and you and
yeah.
give acknowledgement
Yeah.
to the girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
That helps.
That helps a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
That lets your girl know,
Oh,
okay,
man.
you're not interested in him.
Oh,
We're
man.
cool.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Oh yeah,
You
boy.
know?
So any girlfriends or even
Do
to
you have
male-
do you have girlfriends though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I mean, like you say, it was a lot before, but then again, that type of industry that I am, I'm always meeting, different
Yes.
entertainers that end up kind of transition to being friends. So
Yeah.
it's like we see each other all the time. So, I about and I have the type of friends that I hang out with, like,
Yeah.
but if we're out and about and I'm like, yo, pull up and, we come over here and start drinking and we having a good time, then that's different. But I don't have too many girlfriends that come over my crib and we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
just parlay and like
Yeah. Yeah, it's
so,
different. It's
yeah.
different. I definitely think it's all in the approach, whether it's the friend situation or whether it's should you tell your girl that you got somebody you gave somebody a number. You just can't do some stuff.
What them New York dudes said, that's crazy work.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
That's
Well,
crazy.
It's brave though. It's bold because but you need those type of lessons to learn. But you know what's crazy too? Because then once you tell your girl, this is why I don't tell you stuff,
Right.
she's then now like, so you're not gonna tell me nothing no more. So, but I want to be your friend. I want you to be able to tell me everything.
Right.
And I'd be like, babe, but if I tell you everything, this is what happens. You get
Facts.
upset or you get whatever happens. It happens, and it's like
Facts.
for my peace of mind and yours. I'm just go ahead and keep it to myself because I know I'm not about to step outside of our relationship.
That's why I'm happy we work in the industry that's all men. I don't have to worry about this.
So
work.
far, once we blow up, it's
No,
gonna be,
I'm talking about for right now.
yeah,
The way we work is all men. You ain't got to worry about none of that
yeah.
because
I don't know, man. I guess I don't know if I'm just mature, I'm just older. I don't know. Maybe I just don't give a damn. Like I don't know. It's like I feel like
Biz Marquis.
I don't know. I'm just confident in who I am as a person. Like I feel like I can walk in a room and it could be 20 dudes off in there and a woman and my lady the only girl off in there and everything like that. I might say something, but to the core though, I'm not hurt or I'm not concerned or
I've told my wife that too. But you know what it is? Because I've had two different types of relationship. I've had the kind of relationship that the girlfriend is very, I don't want to say flirtatious, but a little bit over too nice.
right.
To where she might give off the impression that she likes you.
Right.
And I have the girl, like my wife, that's very reserved. She'll talk to you if you talk to her, but she's very reserved. So my wife now gives me no reason to ever doubt or question her loyalty to
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah.
I can legit. My wife goes out more than me with her friends, and whenever she goes out, I'm not worried about her ever stepping out. I think it's a two-way streak. It's a comfortability with me, but it's also that she's shown me for the past however long that
Right.
she's not that person. So there's no reason for me to question it.
Remember
So I
when
think that's where I'm
when
comfortable.
we went to that Halloween party and that dude tried to take Amber to dance?
Yeah.
Boy,
But he
them
did-
LGBTQ would have go whoop your ass that day, boy. that boy said, hey.
No, wait.
You remember?
For Genesis' birthday,
Yeah.
I said, "Hey,
Yeah.
yeah."
You said,
no,
hey.
no, because
But then
I didn't
Amber
know
said he gay.
he gay. So
Oh, okay, all right.
It's
That's
different.
a
That's different.
quick topic. Does it matter?
if he gay, yeah, I think so.
So it matters.
What like
So
what you
like
mean,
if your lady, have a male friend and he's gay, does it matter?
nah, you cool. But
I
you
don't know
gotta
why,
show
but
you
it
gotta
is.
hey,
I need to know.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Like, how many men
You gonna see how much you really like the D?
yeah. Like how many men
This man low key. I gotta see you. I gotta see this. I gotta make sure.
Yeah. I gotta make sure you gay. How many men you been with?
Because
How-
I don't trust it.
When you came out the closet? No, for real, cause some dudes
I
be
ain't
playing
gonna
like
lie.
they
I
gay.
ain't
Some
gonna lie.
dudes play like they gay, and you know what I mean, just to get the box.
Listen,
I might need evidence. Yeah,
I know
you're
a
right.
lot of gay men that smash women. So
I'm
to me,
telling you.
it doesn't matter. Listen,
Okay.
I put it out there. I have a younger brother. I got 7 kids. One of my brother, he's gay. And he just had a kid.
See what I'm saying?
But he,
It's
well, okay,
it's his kid.
Is he bi though? Because it's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. See, when you get into that, them alphabet letters, they can pick and choose whenever they ready.
I guess you're right.
You know, so me, based on what I'm saying is, yeah, it's cool that you're gay, and you know, but at the same time, I still got that type of radar on you. Not even because I feel like you're more dangerous if you are.
Because I'm letting you in a little too close. Yeah,
I
because
feel
of
like you're
the
more
pretext
dangerous.
that you're gay.
A straight dude, okay, cool. I know your moves left and right. A gay one or whatever right
Yeah,
there.
man.
It's not, and it's not even like, you know, because at the end of the day, like, you know, it's certain women that they like who they like. They like masculine man. They
Right.
like, they don't like, you know, go that route.
Right.
But what I'm just saying is, just hypothetically speaking, just because that you are gay, whatever like that does not mean that you can just walk up to these men, ladies, and just think that everything gonna be cool. Like,
That's true. That's true. Because when that before, but like I say, for me, is you right. But in that same point, when the dude walked up to my wife and asked her to dance, you say it like that, and asked her to dance. I was a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm not the type of person to make a scene in public. I feel like, I think we had a conversation a long time ago. I feel like it's my wife's job to shut that down. In the same way, it's my job to shut. It's not if a girl comes and talks to me and tries to holler at me in front of my wife, it's not her job to come and prove to her that she's my girlfriend. I gotta shut that down before she makes it here.
True.
So I think if a dude steps up to my girl and I'm around, she has to be able to tell this dude, stop, or I'm with my man. Now if he goes to come on, and now I gotta step in.
Right.
But it's her job. I think we had a conversation before with the ego stunt, with the ego
Yeah, we did.
a long time ago. So it's like, if the gay dude walked up and he asked us to dance, I was uncomfortable with it. When she started dancing with it, I was like, what's going on with this? And then she told me, oh no, babe, he's gay. I was like, oh, okay, well, you need to let me know or something.
It's cool. You know,
They
it's
need to
cool.
have gay
This-
cards.
I say
Gay
Like, how long you been a gay?
it's cool. It's just that just to the gay followers, people out there, like, you know, you still need to be respectful at the
Of
same
course.
time too.
Of
Like,
course.
still be respectful, because at the end of the day, like, you know, I just be respectful.
That's it.
Just be respectful at the same time.
That's
you know?
it. Do y'all check whenever you first meet? Well, we are all in a relationship, so whenever you first met your girls, did y'all check their social? Did y'all do like a background check? Did y'all do like a social media check on them?
My
Or y'all
wife
just
said
went off of it?
she did it on me. I went on Instagram. I told her she over there acting like she Picasso. Nothing but paintings on her Instagram. What you, Da Vinci? Where's your face? So I could just go by what I had on my
so
thing.
what about Facebook? She ain't have.
I didn't know. I knew her first name. I didn't know her last name.
What about you, Ron?
I think she did it on me. Like, that's how she shot her shot. She saw me I was building my platform, Rolling Words, at my apartment, and she was just passing through, and you know, I guess she had a little situation she was dealing with, and you know, fast forward, you know, I was walking my dog, and it was a pool situation, and she was like, excuse me, like, you know, tell me about that poetry stuff that you was saying that you was doing and all that good stuff. I was kind of confused, because the first time I was telling her about it, you know, she ain't seem interested. But now she seemed interested. So I'm like, okay, just talking to her. Then she babbing her eyes. I'm like, okay, this girl flirting me or something in her eye? Like, you know, what's going on here? But anyway, we exchanged social medias, and I had a business / meeting to go to that night. And then she started liking all of my pictures and commenting and DMing me, like, you know, good talking to you. Hope we get to talk again. So she did a background check on me before I really did a background check on
Or
her.
did you do one?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I did. I did. You know, I was. If we're gonna keep it 1,000, I was like, damn, like, you know, she's definitely smashable. Like, she's like she's. I wasn't in no relationship, girlfriend.
Looking,
you know,
looking. Yeah,
I was like, damn, she got a body to her. She got little nice lumps to her, curve. Okay, cool. Like, you know what? Like, that's it. Like, whenever I, you know, circle back around, you know, I'm gonna tag that. It ain't happen that way, but you know,
Yeah.
So I guess I did a background. I guess my question is, when you say, did we check the social
Just
media?
go and see who she is, how if she's dated a lot, like what kind.
Oh,
like,
okay, I
to
didn't know
get
if
an
you meant
idea
like comments
of her.
or see if she was in a relationship or something
And,
like
yeah,
that.
and all of that counts. All of that counts.
I don't think it mattered to me because at that time it was just like, okay, cool, that's some available, that I can get.
Once you got serious,
did I do a background check? Man,
social media check.
check.
You probably had already been through a social media by
Yeah,
that point.
I looked through her pictures just to see how she looked like dressing up outside. But
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I did like an investigation where I'm like, yo, like, who her ex-boyfriend is or who she been talking
I'm
to.
pretty sure they didn't keep
No.
all of that, but okay, but
she did to me though. Like she
believe
definitely
my
did
wife
to me.
my wife
She
told me she did it to
definitely
me, and
They did it to me too. We all got did it.
yeah, but my thing was when I was younger, I was really addicted to porn.
But that don't come out on them.
Check me out. I was on Twitter. If you've been on Twitter,
Yeah, Twitter's a porn site.
Oh, okay.
or you, and then at that time I didn't know if you hearted something or it's saved in a specific part of your. I didn't know.
Wow.
So she said whenever she went, I guess she typed me up and looked my name up, and my Twitter popped up, and she went and see all the stuff that I like. I didn't know that was the thing. I didn't know you could see what I'm seeing.
You were stroking that chicken like that?
Man, boy. She said this all time. I was like, "Babe, you still want to talk to me?" She was like, a bunch of. I was like, "Yeah, that was tough."
Listen,
that's my
she probably
history.
she probably. I mean, not.
No,
like
she didn't like.
She didn't like it. Oh.
Nah, she's not that. Nah, she's nah.
okay,
She was
all right.
like, "What? This nigga is dirt." I was, hey man. But
My
I was
boy
trying. I'm a
like
chain
it,
man, man. I'm a
teabagging
chain.
and
What?
everything,
I was.
deep
It was.
throat,
It was.
ass smacking.
It was too.
like-
But I didn't know. I
crazy
didn't know.
work,
When
yeah.
I met her, I did do a social media check also though. Liking it. Cause I'm like, if you like it, you save it kinda like so you can look.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you could see what I'm saving.
Man,
You live and you learn.
She said maybe he like music or something like that. It's just straight X.
A bunch. That's it.
Oh man.
Just scroll. You know how you just go? Scroll.
Mine, none of that come out from mine.
No, I believe it. I was dumb. I was on social media doing it. I'm pretty sure you was watching your porn in the privacy of your your bathroom. You wasn't on
Instagram
Twitter
used to be
and
that way.
Yeah,
Instagram used
I
to show
know
you
that's-
like Instagram used to show you your followers and what they liked and everything. At one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't know
they took
that.
that out. Yeah, they took it out though. They took
I'm
it
glad.
out.
I was a
I'm glad.
mental guy.
You was a mental guy.
Yeah, back in the day. Oh man.
You can imagine it. That boy crazy.
Then when I went to jail changed my life.
yeah, because
I couldn't do mental no more.
It dried up. Huh?
Yeah, it dried up.
I believe it. That's
But I was
tough.
mental. I'm 20 to 24. Oh man.
I didn't have your experiences, my boy. You lived. You've lived a full life. You've lived a
Yeah,
full
I'm
life.
doing
I didn't. I got one. We've been here for a little minute now. I got one question for
Good
y'all from
conversation.
Reddit,
Good conversation though.
and yeah, but
Come off the board.
no, off of Reddit. I have a thing off of Reddit that I usually read, and just to get y'all's perspective on it.
Okay.
Okay, am I wrong for this? Am I wrong for robbing my wife's affair partner, which has now led to his divorce? Hi, I'm 32 years old. I have been married to my soon-to-be ex-wife, who's 30, for 4 years. We currently are in counseling, but it's not going to work. About a year ago, I found out that she was having an affair by coming home to their clothes in our living room and sounds coming from our bedroom. I lost it. I was getting my cricket bat out of the closet when I stopped to think about consequences. I did not want to go to jail. Instead, I took all of their clothes and left quietly. I went to a friend's house, but not before throwing all the clothes in the McDonald's garbage can. I turned off my phone and got ish-faced with my buddy. His wife hosted us off the next morning. After I turned my phone back on, I had dozens of calls and texts from his wife. First scared because she got the updated flight information, then upset that I hadn't called her to let her know I was going to be coming home early. Then freaked out that the house had been broken into, and then crazy because she figured out that it was me. They just got the guy she was with is 5 inches shorter than me and about 60 pounds lighter. So if he had to take my clothes, it would have been obvious. He ended up calling his friend to come get his spare keys from his house. Unfortunately for him, his wife smelled the rat and followed his friend back to my house, where she saw him leaving in oversized clothes. Long story short, she took pictures and she had evidence of his infidelity, which caused their prenup to be canceled, which cost them a lot of money. It's all one big giant-ish show. It took a couple of months, but my wife convinced me to try and forgive her. We started going to counseling, and we were working our way through it until recently. In a counseling session, she said that I was wrong to steal his wallet, phone, and car keys. She said that his divorce is costing him a lot of money and that I should have dealt with it in a more mature manner and that it was my fault. I have never admitted to taking this stuff to begin with. I was afraid he might call the cops. Then I didn't want to give her ammunition in case she wanted a divorce. Now I just don't care. I told her that her cheating was the reason her boyfriend is getting divorced and that I hope his ex takes everything. Now, after hearing that story, just give me your thoughts.
That girl, first of all,
another story, bro. It gotta be because I'm so lost. I'm so lost in that story. I don't even know.
So okay, so to summarize it,
that girl tripping. You telling me
okay.
I come home,
Yeah.
you cheating with another man.
Yeah.
Now I could kill this man, but I'm gonna go jail. So I control my emotions. I
Yeah.
get his stuff
And your stuff.
and your stuff. I throw his stuff in the McDonald's. You think I'm thinking about leaving this man? Man, I want you to suffer the way I'm suffering.
That's a fact.
Okay, pause. What McDonald's trash bag?
Trash can.
No, trash
I'm
can,
pretty
the
sure.
dumpster.
I'm pretty sure once he left the house, he probably went to get something to eat, or I don't know, or he just threw the clothes in the trash in the.
Oh, I
the
thought
trash.
that. I was like, when did McDonald's start selling trash bags
No.
for the
No,
home?
no.
Okay,
And
all
then
right.
she said, "It's my fault."
That they getting divorced. That when I read that story, I was the audacity of this lady
The
to
audacity
accuse this man of being
Lord,
the fault of why this other dude's marriage is falling apart.
Boy, that's wild.
First of all, what does him and his wife getting divorced
That's
got to do
wild.
with me?
That's wild.
If he wasn't at my house
That's
cheating
wild.
with you, my wife, none of this would have happened. So how do you have the nerve and the audacity to be like, it's your fault?
They're white.
Gotta be.
They're white.
It gotta be, brother.
They're white.
I'm not even putting a question mark on that. It gotta be.
The
They're white.
accountability, people don't like
But
taking accountability.
I
It's sad.
never known somebody to come home. First of all, he said that the clothes was like all over. Like I guess they took off their clothes
As they're going to make it
And
into the
then-
bed. Yeah.
So you come home and you see clothes, and I'm assuming you hearing the
He heard the
Come
noise.
on, man.
and you politely leave.
No, he said he was about to go. He got mad. And he got his bat or cricket bat or whatever it's called out the closet, and he was about to go, but then he realized the consequences of that action. So he backtracked, just grabbed the clothes and left.
You a sucker, dude.
Oh, so what you would
a
have?
sucker.
What would you have done?
What would you would have done if you come home
I
and
don't-
you see clothes leading up to your bedroom? Would you be like, okay, I'm about to get this bat? You know what? I could go to jail for this. Let me just leave.
I would hope that's what I do.
That's not what you're gonna do.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like that's the mature, bro. This
I
it
ain't gonna
turns
lie
out
to you.
it.
That's not
you
what
know
you're
what?
gonna do.
I don't know.
That's not what you're gonna do, bro.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
telling
lie
you,
to you.
that's not what you're gonna do.
I think this is why I don't think I have guns. Because if I have a gun, it has to take a lot of me to not do nothing
Crazy at that
because
point.
I have a child. Like it would take a lot.
You
Because
know-
if I kill you, I'm going to jail.
but you
the
do
thing.
know, that if you I don't know exactly what it's called, but you don't get no jail time for that.
brother.
Boy.
That I've seen many Discovery
Like-
Channel ID or whatever that episode that thing is. You go to jail, brother.
No,
you kill somebody.
okay. What I mean is that you don't get no jail time. Like what I mean is you might go to get locked up, but you're not going to get because it's a law. I forgot what it's called. But you know, if your wife or your wife or your husband or whatever is cheating on you, and you catch them, and I'm gonna look it up next time I come back. I'll be able to tell you.
Look it
But
up.
it's something where it's called where it's like they betrayed you, so it's almost like they provoked you to do that. You know, because
Is that if to your knowledge, that from what you can remember, is that a nationwide law or is that certain states? Because that sounds like a Florida state. It sounds like a Florida state. I ain't gonna hold you. A Florida law. It doesn't sound like a everywhere law, my boy. Or Texas maybe, even Texas. But
I'm gonna just put it this way: I can't say what I will and what I can't do because I'm pretty sure I'm a blackout. Right? You know, it depends on what's going on in my life, whatever. But I would say this for sure that you're going to know that I know, like at that moment. I don't care if it's more.
Yes, I can say that.
I don't care if it's open up the door or
look me in my face
or whatever. But you're going to know that you effed up. Like, and however I respond, however I react to it, I don't know. That's God. But you're going to know. You're going to be off in that doing your thing. You're going to be like, you want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be my thing too. I want to say that, but I was like, I don't know if I want to see that, but I wanted to say that I want you to know that I know. And then I'm going to leave. I want you to be like, get off of me. No, Brian, where you go? I want that. Not for self-pity or not for like for you to beg for me back, but for more to like know what you've lost and know what you just did.
And it's crazy that people still going to other people's house to cheat. Like, that's crazy. You understand? People get killed for that's crazy. You get a hotel or something. You go in another man's home. Bro, you looking to die. I'm telling you.
When I was on my player street, when I got on my long-term relationship, when I was, man, listen, I'm talking about, that's when I was doing investigation. I was doing more investigation on the little thotties that I was just smashing just because I didn't know if they did have somebody.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, like, what time I need to come over? Like, man, you know what? Just come over here. Or, hey, man, we go get a hotel or something like that. Like, you know, like, nah, I ain't trying. I did never try to go with nobody. Only time I went over somebody's house is if we talked, like, you know,
a little minute.
Yeah, like we was talking, like FaceTime, and like, you know, randomly throughout the night. And even then, I was still uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I never stayed the night.
I didn't go to nobody else.
They always came to your house, I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
My boys.
Dada told me, you don't go to nobody's house because that's how people get killed.
I believe it.
Because you know people lie.
People lie and people keep secrets and
come on, man.
And sometimes they I've known of situations where the girl just wants to make her man jealous.
Oh, man,
so she'll put you in a situation where she doesn't really care about you. It's only about getting him jealous to the point to where now. So that's pretty dangerous and risky.
I know I said that, you know, nobody left nobody for cheating and everything like that. I know I said that before a couple of episodes back and everything, but there is levels.
There's definitely levels, brother.
If I physically see you...
It's tough. It's because I can't erase that.
If I physically see you touching a man, kissing a man, hugging on a man, him grabbing your ass cheeks or something, or y'all actually having intimacy, you know, relations, and I actually see that, man, you might as well just be dead to me.
I can believe that.
Because it's the disrespect. And one thing I always tell my wife, I respect is my biggest thing. I ain't gonna disrespect you. You don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
I think it's all about respect, man. Because you can respect. It's love and respect. I prefer respect.
Okay.
Right?
That's a great. We're gonna have to say that for next time. That's a great love or respect. I'm gonna write that down.
Because I feel if you respect me, you ain't gonna go do no foolishness or do something out there that's gonna disrespect me.
People can also say if you love me, you ain't gonna do that kind of stuff.
But love is an emotion. Love is something you just say. I love you.
Love is an action too. Love could be an action too.
Hey, to me, it's just an emotion. It's something you feel.
Respect.
Love can fluctuate.
Up and down.
But so can.
Respect cannot.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Respect is sustainable. Love can fluctuate. You can love your lady more today because of whatever, but tomorrow you can still love her. But
it's not the same. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Hey, guys, really, 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 really good episode, fellas. I appreciate you for stopping by. I know you just got off of work. I know you was taking care of your baby boy, so I appreciate you for stopping by, and it's early. Ty, shout out to you, my boy. Keep dropping them packages, my boy. We love you. We miss you, all right? Once again, this has been another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. I am your host, Mr. DHE, and these are my guys.
Ken Stu.
Round lyrics.
Quote of the day. Loving someone is never a mistake, but neither is moving on. Speaking of love and respect, loving someone is never a mistake, but neither is moving on. Sometimes you got to let them go.
That's right.
Sometimes you loving them so hard, but they not. You know what I'm saying? They ain't good for you. There you go. What's the
out
quote?
there looking like a whole goddamn, like that video on Instagram with that black guy that went in the middle of the water and he got off the floating device and he was drowning. Y'all never seen that video?
No, I never seen that one.
It was pretty funny. But he
Please
survived.
come home.
Peace and love, babe.